Hi students, in the last chapter we have studied anything around us is matter and is made up of molecules. The molecules are combination of atoms of different element or the same element. Today we are going to learn about atomic structure. What is atom? All things are made up of atom. It cannot be seen through a microscope. Molecules can be cut or divided into atoms that make it up. How small the atom is? It has an average diameter 1 into 10 to the power 9 meter. To understand the atom size with the familiar things we know, now let us find what is the size of pencil, red blood cells, virus and dust particles. The pencil size is 1 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. Red blood is 1 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter. And virus is 1 into 10 to the power minus 6 meter. Evolution of idea of an atom. Many scientists have studied the structure of atom and advanced their theories about it. First one is John Dalton's atomic theory. John Dalton proposed the atomic theory in the year 1808. He proposed that matter consists of very small particles which he named atoms. An atom is the smallest indivisible particle. It is spherical in shape. His theory does not propose anything about the positive and negative charges of an atom. Next one is Thomson's theory. In 1897, J.J. Thomson proposed a different theory. He compared an atom to a watermelon. His theory proposed that the atom has positively charged part like the red part of the watermelon, and in it are embedded like the seeds negatively charged particles which he called electrons. According to this theory, as the positive and negative charges are equal, the atom as a whole does not have any resultant charge. Ruther Ford's theory. There was shortcoming in Thomson's theory. Ernest Ruther Ford gave a better understanding. He conducted an experiment. He bombarded a very thin layer of gold with positively charged alpha rays. He found that most of these rays, which travel at a great velocity, passed through the gold sheet without encountering any obstacles. A few are, however, turned back from the sheet. Ruther Ford considered this remarkable and miraculous, as if a bullet had turned back after colliding with tissue paper. Based on this experiment, Ruther Ford proposed his famous theory. In his opinion, the fact that most alpha particles pass through the golden sheet means that the atom consists mainly on empty space. Second one is the part from which the positively charged particles are turned back is positively charged but very small in size as compared to the empty space. Rutherford's theory proposes that the nucleus at the center of the atom has the positive charge. Most of the mass of the atom is concentrated in the nucleus. The negatively charged electrons revolve around the nucleus in a specific orbit. In comparison with the size of the atom, the nucleus is very, very small. Next topic is the subatomic particles. The discoveries made during the 20th century proved that atoms of all elements are made up of smaller components, electron, proton and neutron. Proton. The proton is the positively charged particles and it's located in the nucleus. Neutrons. Neutron is inside the nucleus. The neutron does not have any charge. Excepting hydrogen, the nuclei of all atoms contain neutrons. Next, electrons. This is a negatively charged particle. Electrons revolve around the nucleus of atom in a specific orbit. Protons and neutrons are the two types of particles in the nucleus of atom. They are called nucleons. The total negative charge of all the electrons outside the nucleus is equal to the total positive charge in the nucleus. That makes the atom electrically neutral. Atomic number. The number of electrons or protons in the atom is called atomic number of an atom. It is represented by the letter Z. See the diagram. The hydrogen nucleus has one proton around which revolves one electron. It means that its atomic number Z is equal to 1. In the helium atom, there are two protons and two electrons in orbit around the nucleus. So the atomic number of the helium is Z is equal to 2. What is the atomic number of oxygen? Oxygen atomic number is 8. Mass number. We have seen that the mass of an atom is concentrated in its nucleus. Mass number A is equal to the sum of number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus. Atomic mass is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. Therefore, A is equal to P plus N. A lithium atom contains 3 protons and 4 neutrons. Its atomic mass number A is equal to 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. Next, carbon. Carbon atomic number is 6 and its mass number is 12. Move on, isotopes. Atoms of the same element can have different number of neutrons. Such atoms will have same atomic number but different mass number. These atoms are called isotopes. For example, hydrogen has 3 isotopes: hydrogen, deuterium and tritium. Next topic, isobars. Atoms that have the same mass number but different atomic number. For example, calcium 40 and argon 40. Next one is valency. Some atoms can hold 1 electron and some can hold 2 and some can hold 3 and some can hold 4 and some cannot hold any electrons. This property is called valency. For example, oxygen combine with 2 hydrogen atoms and create water molecule. The valency of oxygen atom is 2. The element having valency 1 is called monovalent. For example, hydrogen and sodium. The elements having valency 2 is called divalent. For example, oxygen and beryllium. The elements having valency 3 are called trivalent. For example, nitrogen and aluminium. Some elements exhibits more than one valency. For example, iron combine with oxygen to form 2 types of ferrous oxide and ferric oxide. Thank you.